me who I am now, if you're cheating on your girl around me and all, I'm calling you out on it. You know what I mean? Because it's not nice, boys.
Yeah.
I was having this conversation like yesterday, and I was obviously, like I said, I'm an entertainer. I was saying, look, I think cheating is illegal. Hear me out.
Oh no, and I hear
me out.
Go ahead.
Cheating. Not at the time when you're doing it.
Nah, you need to explain this.
No, look, it's class.
Whopper.
You're telling your girl you're going one place, you're going off the other when you're warning the boys.
James Bond.
She rings you, this is where I was,
Yeah.
Cheating is
Deception.
Unreal. It's the thrill of it.
And that's what I was saying. Because it's like you're doing something. You know, have you ever done something you're not supposed to do? It feels so good. No, let me.
Do you know what my boy said? Actually, we're leaving the country. We're leaving the country, and
cheating's unreal, man.
He just goes. He goes, lads, I know I have a girlfriend. He goes, lads, I know I have a girlfriend, but I have a girlfriend in Ireland. I'm a single man now.
It's a complete drill. Like I know there was things I was doing in places I shouldn't be doing. I don't want to get too much into details. Yeah,
so things you're doing in places you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, shouldn't have any correlation. Yeah, I was doing things in places that I shouldn't be doing these things in places. But
bro, cheating.
I don't say what he was that good. Probably one of my best experiences.
I know. Listen, I'm glad you're being honest. Because there's too many men that lie. It is quality, especially when you know what. No, but you know what I say to my boys. Yeah, it's better for the person that you're dealing with knows you're in a relationship.
Oh my god. You're a psycho.
I've had two of them.
You're nuts. You
know what? Do you know what, Gody? I promise you, I'd love to have a proper conversation with you off because the lot of things I say, although we don't condone cheating.
We don't condone. No, we've already said that. We don't need to go into
some experiences you need to talk about.
Bro.
Go ahead, bro.
So when they know it,
it's better because when they don't,
they're going to keep
when
like
you. No, when they find out is when they go ranting.
Yeah. Yep.
It's when they go ranting.
Yeah.
And everything, the ship is gone. Sail, Titanic job.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when they know it, you can just go freely and do it. Because I remember I was Kyle once. And she was like, I'm going to start telling them this and all. I threatened her with a hammer.
This guy is...
Swear to God. Sent her a Snapchat of the work hammer. And I said, you text or ring anybody, I ain't going down to your gaff. And it's going down. You know what I mean?
Damn.
What?
Listen, you have to do what you have to do. I don't hit women, by the way. It's just I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do. I had to do what I had to. Tommy, I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
You just go, send that picture of the hammer.
Send that picture of a hammer. You go and say, this again.
Got a rap.
Yeah, she was just mad, obviously, because obviously, look.
She liked it. I think she liked it.
Yeah, I think sex with women is different. Us lads are just there in and out, gone. You know what I mean? Women, I think women go deep with that, and she did like me. Yeah, she did. She liked me a lot.
But
that was my problem.
You probably did relationship stuff though.
See, the thing with me, there's I'm an idiot cheater. Or an idiot lover or whatever. I don't know what to say. But there's guys, not even a mate. There's guys that hit and quit. Like they'll hit, they won't talk to you.
Go back.
I'm the one that be on the phone to you, pillow talk.
Legs on the wall. Legs on the wall.
Date night, legs on the wall. Date night, cinema nights.
What with the side chick?
Brother, yeah, bro.
Oh, no, that's
now you cheated. No, that's not cheating. That's an affair.
That is an affair.
Yeah, facts.
That is an affair.
Fellas having affairs.
That is an affair.
Man, are you serious?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do that.
That's an affair. That's what I'm saying. That's where they get deep, and obviously they find out what's going on at home.
Yeah,
I'm not too happy with that.
That's why.
Game over.
That's why.
I remember telling my mum once I cheated. Like,
what'd she say?
You're like your dad.
Yeah, that's what man said. You're like your uncle. I was on Ndumba. That means you're a slut in Congolese. Ndumba. Yeah, you're like your uncles, my mom used to say, yeah? You're like your uncles.
Do you know, it's not, I've thought about it, cheating, but it's just never worth it to me.
Nah, bro, listen, right now, like I said, the girl I'm with now, any of my boys, you guys, you know, like with me, I'm the type of guy that, you know, I'm always older than a lot of people, so I always say to them, look, I want to be an example, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing that is wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like sometimes, you know, you have to go through them type of things to experience it, learn, and pass on your experience to the younger guys and say, look, this is not right. Because there was no olders looking out for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not giving saying an excuse that they should look out for me. I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
Big boy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
That
wrong.
and
Don't
do you know what's crazy about that as well is you see for me I don't feel like it was you know you know what we mentioned about the thrill of cheating like, the whole thing of like it's you're not supposed to be doing this but you're doing this and it feels deadly and stuff like that. But I don't know if it was your case, but after was the worst feeling. Like
oh yeah,
because you know, especially if you even if you don't love the girl to death, even if you just have love for the girl, you know that oh jeez man, I'm doing what this is really like this is bad. You know what I mean? I always was like overwhelmed with guilt after, not to the point to tell her, but I was very like do you know what I mean? Overwhelmed. So it for me, I look at it as like it's a temporary pleasure. Feels good. Like everyone knows, like bad stuff feel good. Do you know what I mean? But the actual after effect for me isn't worth the 15 minutes or the hour or whatever it was with the girl.
20 seconds.
On a bad day.
Men aren't honest. I'll tell you straight in front of this camera now. I've had a few 20 seconds. I've had a few. Hell yeah, that one for free. Wasn't gonna drink Jack. Jack's like fucking diesel it is, yeah? No, well, I hate when men do that. Oh, it'll last an hour. No, you don't.
No. When I say hour, I'm including
Everything.
No, I'm trying to switch gears in the conversation. I'm trying to switch gears. Moving the goalposts, as they say. No, you're not lasting no half an hour. 5 minutes tops. Tommy, what's the longest you've lasted in bed?
What? I don't do that. Them things there, bro.
But when you were Clanton?
Oh, bro.
Be honest. Be honest.
I'll probably. Do you know what? I'd stretch it out. Do you know what I mean?
What do you like?
mix and match.
Yeah, like you'd go for a while and then you'd pause when you know.
Yeah, when you know it's about to blow. Yeah. Well, what about you, Dave? What about you?
No, I'm not on it.
You're not on Clanton?
Nah.
I'll tell you about me. There was one time, stuck it in, I was gone.
How does that even?
She turned around to me and goes, "You're shit."
Oh, bro.
And do you know what the worst is? You know when you're clarting someone that's not your girl, that's the worst. Because obviously she's gonna go back to your whole girls.
Yeah, tell them.
All that. You know, one time I was clarting one thing and I went in. It was about 25 seconds. So a Caprisun would last longer. I was just turning around. I was just like, I'm having a bad week, you know. I'm having a bad week. Work stressing me out. No, men lie though. This happens to men though. It's about being honest.
Yeah,
it's about being honest.
They always big up the game. I think it's once I'm quiet about it that like probably have.
Listen,
you know that's why I promise. I've never said to a girl, "Oh, I will." Do you know what? Yeah, the thing is, if I didn't big myself up, I can't disappoint you.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get, bro? Like if you held me to a standard in your head, that's on you.
Yeah, I'll tell you straight, boys. Don't even lie. Just few times it's happened.
Do you know what? For me, yeah.
That's the secret.
With too many men are bigging the things up, and as you said, you can't do that because I think it's an average for men. Like I think I saw on TikTok or something. Like average for men is like 5 to 7 minutes.
Yep, that's what I said to you, boys.
That's the truth. That's the truth,
though. No one going in now, and I think as well. I don't know. That's a bit long, innit? Serious cardio session, innit? An hour. I wouldn't even want to last that long. Certain girls that are gonna watch this are gonna be thinking my girl has a shit sex life. We're all right out here. It's going on out here, yeah. But
do you feel okay? So I know you mentioned that you feel like you can't go long without it. Yeah. If you were to have a challenge, like if I was to give you a challenge, like go like
100 grand after 6 months.
Come on, man.
Not 100 grand.
100 grand. Come on, you'd be stupid not to.
10 bags.
10 bags.
6 months.
Come on.
You take it?
100%. I bought a few drinks off your brother today. I have no money left. I need 10 grand. For sake. 10 grand. Come on, give me a better challenge than that.
So that's easy for you.
Easy. 10 G's. The bills I have right now. New gaff and that. Paying maintenance. Come on, boys. Better tell us than that.
Oh, bro, I thought that'd be hard for you, you know.
Nah.
That's it. Like I hear it. You know, I think on the world outside of it, because obviously the religious side of things for us, anyways, it's just like, you know, sometimes you hear people talk about like sex, and you're like, if I could just dive into that world for a bit, you know, but it is what it is. To be, it is what it is. By the way, guys, we're on our 50th episode.
Well done, guys.
We're almost.
That's
round of applause for you guys. And I hear you man hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, 1K, bro.
And listen, to do that in Ireland, boys, like was conversations earlier when I found out about it, it's like, I need to big you guys up. No, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here like I watch this all the time. I've watched a few little bits, but I see what you guys are doing. And big you up, man.
Thank you so much, bro.
Up, man.
People cap all the time.
No,
obscene.
No.
Do you know what people say to me? Yeah, like, I see a lot of people and they go to me.
I love your podcast.
I see your podcast, and I'm like, I know you just see it.
Yeah.
And some people tell me, oh man, I watch a podcast all the time. I watch a podcast means that you watch it. You know? Or some people say I listen to it. Yeah. Some people say I see it. And you know, I just like, oh, bless up. And one time I was with some guys, and I think some guy came up to me and he goes, oh, I've seen your podcast everywhere. And then I was just like, oh, thanks, man. I just walked away, And then my bro was like, oh, you don't seem gassed about why, like, someone, like, seeing your podcast. And I said, he said he sees it everywhere. He doesn't watch it. He's not the one, like, and I appreciate people who like yourself that says, you know what, I see it once in a while or whatever it is, or I get to watch it here and there, whatever it is. But you know, some people will come on. See, I know some people have been on the podcast and never watched the podcast once. You know what I mean? Some people have actually been on the podcast, but for
where's your head up? What?
Yeah, what does that mean?
See, that's what I told you. I knew about the flop chart. I think that's a good idea. And one of you wear what's that yo calling women wearing their head? I wear it as well. What's that yo called? Bonnet. Yeah, one of you wear a bonnet, and obviously I know a few people that have been on it. So you're doing great work. Like I said, boys, I always say this. I think in Ireland we need more stuff like this. Yeah, you know what I mean. I feel like podcasting as well. It's not like, you know, there's a couple of man. I'm gonna dig out a couple of man.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't give a rats.
Go ahead, bro.
Air Squad. Air Squad.
Air Squad.
No, Air Squad.
Air Squad. Oh, they.
You man, brothers, stop copying Philly and chunks and them, man. Come on, do your own thing, bros. You know what I mean? Do your own thing. It's boring, boys, for sake. I've seen all of it.
Yeah.
Do your
own. What annoys you about that the most?
The Irish saying, I just feel like we try and copy UK too much.
Yeah.
It's just too much like follow, man. Do your own stuff. Be unique. And that's even sometimes a lot on it as well. Like, I'm gonna dig them out. What are you speaking in a British accent? You're fucking talking me.
Do you know, I think that's why a lot of people are taken to Sallow. Remember we were talking about before?
Yeah.
That's the sole
black
reason.
and Irish, you like you said, it's you like I look like an uncle, hairline gone, no hairline, thick ass, all that. But then when you hear me, it's unique, innit? Yeah. Use that voice, shit. Even people that are rapping, I think Smiles is the only one. I said it to him, I did a live with Smiles. So I also do, like, I don't just do the lives on relationships, blah, blah. I'll talk to artists, I'll talk to beauticians, I'll talk to footballers or whatever. And I was talking to Smiles. One thing I said to Smiles is, like, I love how, like, when I'm listening to you, I can hear a young lad from Dublin. You know what I mean? Like, use that to his advantage, boys. Because when you're around the world, they hear you. I remember before being in Newcastle in Zarda, and I was talking to one of my friends, and I said something. A fella walked over with his missus, like, "Are you Irish?" I was like, yeah. I've never heard a black man from Ireland before.
Happens to me all the time as well.
Do you know what I mean?
Like I suppose, like, for me personally, outside of my environment in terms of, like, my community and stuff like that, speaking to white people or Irish people just in the shops or wherever it is, you know, we know how to adapt, switch, you know, code switch and stuff like that. But for me on a podcast, I think, like, this, the way I'm speaking right now is the way I speak most times around my people. So I wouldn't even, like, you know, like, we have, like, so many different accents, but, like, you know, as you said, like, at home you'd be speaking more of, like, more clearer for your mom to understand or whatever it is, but outside you'd be speaking, like, flat. You know what I mean? And I hear, like, for me, here is more like, it's more a mixture between my neutral and my Nigerian. Sometimes I pop into the Irish here and there. Do you know what I mean? But it's mostly this, and I think that's why a lot of people. I feel like this podcast is a breath. Remember you made that mistake. Breath of fresh air for a lot of people because like they're looking at us like, do you know what? They talk about real life stuff. You know when we talk about church and stuff like that, a lot of black people in Ireland go to church, so they know about church stories and they know about these aunties.
And like I said earlier, you're inspired because obviously when they're hearing David and yourself, Tommy, talking about church, the young lads. Do you know what I mean? Like I remember back in the day, your parents would bash about church. You didn't really care about listening to a young fella that is doing a podcast like that to speak about church.
It's like, I can relate to that.
You can relate to that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And
for me, when Irish people are doing content, like, for me anyways, I've already started in this game. I started because of lockdown. Do you know what I mean? Like, and for me, I always feel like be unique and like do something that I can relate to. Do you know what I mean? Don't be speaking like you're from Brixton, you're from Talek. What are you doing? That annoys me.
What other ones do you not like? Because I know I've heard a lot of criticism on the Air Squad. I like the guys. I know them personally.
You were talking to me about them. I didn't know.
Yeah, and I hope when they see this, it's none of this like they're gonna try and start a war with me. You know what I mean? Because there's one thing I always say, unless you can slap me for having an opinion, don't try and war with me online. You know what I mean? I will always stay what's on my mind. You know, I think a lot of people are afraid to say that it's constructive criticism. I hope they you know take it on board and try and do better with that content. Because like I said, you can do a lot of funny stuff. Like Irish people are funny.
Yeah, very.
You can do a lot of funny stuff. It's just when I'm watching it, like the visuals magnificent, the editing is great. Yeah, it's just the acting and the stuff like that. It's a bit mad to me. It's content itself is mad. Another one I'll bring up, it's a famous fella here. Just to put your seatbelt. This one annoys me.
Go ahead.
And I've been doing to say this for years.
Go ahead.
Fabu. See that fella? I swear on my ma's life. He's been doing content for years.
He's probably the longest.
And he is probably the longest. Probably the biggest name as well.
Yeah.
And you're doing the same stuff over and over. Why are you slagging your own people to make more people laugh?
Yeah, all the time.
That does my nothing.
Yeah, no.
Switch up your content, man. See the stuff that I do, like I always most of my stuff is on Snapchat. Like Instagram is more like live and stuff like that. But how to get a good laugh? My mentor is Kevin Hart, and how to get a good laugh, he always says is slag yourself.
Yeah.
Like I have so many funny things that happen to me.
That
I'm not ashamed or I have no pride or ego. I'll share it out there. I'll make a laugh of myself. Do you know what I mean? I feel slagging your own race to get laughs of people that oppress us and that is not funny.
It's low.
Do you know what I mean? I can't call out Weird Squared for them and not call out this fella. I've been call him out for years.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do?
Just recently, I'm gonna talk about recently. I seen there's a new like coffee shop around. It's a black coffee, and the lad drinks a coffee and he turns it down. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I mean? Like making a laugh and all the stereotypical jokes, man. He was doing in 09. It's not funny.
There was one thing I saw him do, and that's when I was just like, this get him away from me. You know in town, College Green.
Yeah.
You know where
the
bubble
where he's having a bath.
Yeah,
black people having showers.
I could not believe it. And
like I said, boys, I know you man are trying to do your thing or whatever, but like I said, we need to hold each other accountable and stuff. And like I said, he has a big platform, boys.
It's
massive platform, and like to be in an age where you see what's going on in the world with racism and that, like you have a big platform, educate these people, you know what I mean?
Do you know what?
Keep on making a laugh. Do you know what I mean? Like,
do you know what I think about Fabu D? Yeah, to be very, very honest, I know him personally. Yeah, when I say know him personally, I've dealt with him a lot of times personally. Yeah, he's actually a funny person. Like without all the skits, without all the stuff that he does,
he's naturally funny.
He's naturally a funny person.
Use that then.
And I'm just thinking, if you use that, like, so look, like imagine. Someone like Kevin Hart, naturally funny person, right? Imagine all his career, he was just doing black household versus white household jokes. Everyone just be like, "Oh, bro, man."
Do you feel like his black jokes give these man fuel to slag us?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, people call me Fabu D, bro. They just see me on the street like, "What's up, Fabu D?" Because I'm black.
Yeah,
I don't look like Fabu D.
You go still with the beard.
But you know what I mean? Like it's almost like, oh, bro, I get it. There's sometimes where we grew up in Thailand and school and stuff like that. We saw like your white boys is gonna say all these things, racist stuff, and sometimes when I was younger, I'd allow it just because I didn't want to get in any beef or whatever it is. When I got a little bit older, I was like, bro, you can't say that stuff anymore, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like you had to start standing up for it. But I think what he's doing, and I think you have talent, bro. You have you have ideas, you're
Definitely.
good. But just
Forget the talent for a second, Dave. Yeah, because I'm trying to get in this game myself with the Instagram stuff and that. Yeah, he's the following.
he has
The audience is
That's the
there.
hardest thing to get.
Yeah, it is. In
That's
Ireland.
the hardest thing to get.
Or he's verified on Facebook. That's why he started.
That's the hardest thing to get.
You have the following, bro. Switch it up. At the end of the day, we have to. I don't think we deep how privileged we are.
Yeah, fast.
Today I went gym earlier today, yeah, and I'm just walking, and obviously where I live, like the apartments and all, your brother seen it where I'm living. It's Guanan over there.
Yeah.
Just them little, just walking where I am from where I came from.
Yeah.
Even that for me, that's a small win. Do you get? Because obviously, I know people joke about like I said it earlier to you about the knee injury stuff. I actually had a knee injury. Yeah. You know what I mean? I actually did have knee. When I see that on Twitter, it pains me small. You know what I mean? I could have been a footballer. Like I don't know how far I could have went, but I feel like I was good enough to like do some stuff.
Yeah.
But I've came like one of my biggest achievements is moving out of my mother's house at 24 the first time.
Wow.
I did it again.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Do you know what I mean? And I take them little small things. So I appreciate that because listen. Me, David, yeah, and I'm looking at you too. Like, I love what you guys are doing. Cause see, all this costs money, time, editing, all that. I'm good at this, the speaking part. See, all this rubbish. And you man are there. So just appreciate that. Even me, I'd love a podcast. Because I know a lot of footballers that would come on my platform and chat to me. I want to motivate the youth. Like, the things that I was doing wrong, and how you train, how you prepare. I want to do that type of stuff. But I know I'm lazy with the editing, the videos, and the... I say you spend mad money on this type of stuff. You man are here. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are going somewhere. Embrace it and do celebrate.
Yeah, no, I do. Like that's the thing. I think we celebrate stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Like even when we got even 10K on TikTok.
We
celebrate. Like
we're gas in the group.
We're gas. I was saying to my missus, talk to me differently. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the small celebrations that make you feel good and stuff like that. But I feel like some people. Here's the thing. Now this is where I was trying to go initially. Was some people celebrate that small win like that was the only win they're gonna get. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so you're so gassed about your 1K subscribers, and now you're moving the way you're actually moving on the street. Because I know certain people, right? I'm not going to mention names. I know certain people who have a following
that move mad.
4K following, maybe. Like you're moving like
you can't talk to them.
Road, you're doing this.
I hear all of that.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I won't mention names either. Well,
go ahead.
Obviously, I'm mentioning too many names. But lads who when you're young, you move to England when you're 16.
Yeah. Football. Yeah.
When they move, start following niggas on socials.
yeah.
That one there, let me not lie, pained hard. There's one in particular, you're in the same class.
One of the boys, like,
boys proper. Gets a club. I'm pending on Snapchat.
What?
The whole subscription.
That subscription one pisses me off.
I remember when this guy signed for a club, it came up on Sky Sports News. I rang my ex. I celebrated like I signed the contract. So happy. Cause see me, I'm the type of guy, and this is no acting for the cameras and nothing. This is me being real. When I get down on my knees, what I say to God is I pray for my family, pray for my child, all that. Pray for my friends. Because especially black people, like I said earlier, I'm serious about this. I want us all to win this life. Because if you really deep it, I think we're one of the most hated people for no reason.
Yeah.
Arabs don't like us. Chinese don't like us. Manilas don't like us.
Facts. Even we don't like us.
I bet. Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is I sell like when my friends do. I remember like my friend Blair. Blair was on TV. He never told me, but obviously it's one of the things when obviously when you do something well, something's happening for you. You don't say it until it actually happens. Seen him on the Goggle Box. I was gassed for his whole family.
I saw that as well, actually.
You know what I mean? They were on Goggle Box. They were on Irish Fit. So I'm like, I'm so happy for you. You're doing that. Putting yourself, like, obviously looking at, because they're like me, comment and they speak with mad talent and that. So you're putting black people, like, we're not just fucking.
We're normal as well.
Look, we came on a banana boat last week. That's what most people think. We came here last week. Like, the only thing that annoys me as well, just on that quickly, yeah.
Banana boat?
No, they do. No, I'm telling you. I remember one time I was in work. I know in work, I work, in a bookies, and obviously people come up and, like, you say, thanks very much for that. They hear your accent, they're like, oh, Jesus. You're mad Dublin, aren't you?
Yeah, common,
we live in Dublin.
We've been here.
What do you expect?
Years. And I remember before, but back then when I was 15, 16, I used to get, I was like, they think I want it there, man, it's killed. No, it's now I'm just like, brother, we've been here for a long, I have brothers that are born here. What you mean you have to do? I find that very ignorant. Quite honest.
Because you wouldn't question a London lad.
No, Londoners don't question each other. It's like, it's normal.
Lovely British
it's normal. Do you know what I mean?
facts.
But to them, like, to showcase that there's black people who are like a typical Irish family was great. Do you know what I mean? So like I said, just back on the other lad, Science for a team. Subscriptions. Follow on Instagram and follow on Twitter. I'm like, brother.
Yeah, like,
Going on? Man's out here praying for you on that, you get?
Yeah. That's one thing I realize a lot with, like, a lot of people here. I remember there's actually one guy who kind of did his thing, bro. Like, seriously did his thing, right? Saw him in the square one time, bro. Same school and that. I'm in the square. I said, hey. And he goes, just give me like an eyebrow raise, put his head down, like
he's the Rock or something.
Like, I know you, bro. Like,
I gave you $2.
Do you know what I mean? We're boys and that, and I realized then something happened, obviously, where that whole thing kind of collapsed, and then like the attitude after that
changed.
It's more like, sorry, Dave. I was like, Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's my problem sometimes. Is like, especially with the podcast or anything we're doing, right? At the beginning, I always feel like the best, not the best stages, the most support you get from your people is at the beginning. Because at the beginning, actually,
on the same level as everyone.
Because everyone come, oh yeah, that's great. When they start seeing you like being consistent and stuff like that, you might have people that drop off, right? But then when you start getting like international recognition, or when people are starting to say, oh my God, these guys are the people them.
So I know them.
Now people want to start claiming that they're your mates and stuff like that. Or you have a whole opposite effect where people just like get jealous. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it could go both ways. But one thing I'm always for is, if you support me on a genuine thing, I'm always gonna have respect for that type of person. And here's the journey in life anyways. There's people that are gonna support you at the start, and there's people that just hop on later on, but they still support you. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not mad at people. Exactly. I'm not mad at people actually when they say, I see your podcast, or I see what you're doing here, or I see what you're doing. I'm not mad at them, because it's like eventually you're gonna hop on, and when you do hop on, you're still part of the fam. But if you don't hop on, it wasn't for you, and it's no hard feelings. Just understand that. Like, even like some hate messages we get sometimes, just like, I thought I would really.
You man get that?
Yeah, I
thought, is that in the comments or what?
Yeah, some of the comments and stuff.
Yeah?
Like, sometimes we think. Sometimes.
Oh, it's gonna be mad for this episode. It's gonna be crazy.
But sometimes I'm looking at it and I'm just like, Tommy always mentions it. Like, if you don't have a profile picture, why would I care about your opinion?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Listen, boys. I said this to your brother on the way up. I'm actually rebranding. I was doing the whole, commercial, nice guy, and everyone loved me and stuff. But I'm just gonna speak my mind. There's too much madness that goes on in the world. We need someone out here that's honest, that will tell you the truth. And I used to always say, like, my legacy, I want to remember that I was, I was kind to people, I motivate people, because that's the type of person I am. I'm the oldest in my family. I'm always the oldest in my group or whatever, and I always want to motivate people and stuff. But I actually want to be remembered for being honest, for speaking my mind. Now, I don't want to speak in a sense of, like, talking rubbish. You know what I mean? Just speaking your mind for the sake of it. But if I see something that's, call it out, I'll call it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, look, let them hate, bro. Let them hate. At the end of the day, we're all entitled to our opinion.
Don't lose any sleep.
And if you're articulating yourself well, which you guys do, you're articulating yourself well, and you're trying to make a point, and you're trying to educate. What are you hating for, man? Don't watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't watch.
That's you know
you
what?
Can block, you can mute. There's options there. You don't have to watch.
Exactly. There's one thing that just really annoys me as well. Like, I think about it sometimes, because I'm like, we're all in Ireland, and we're all very at beginner levels. Do you know what I mean?
It's small,
very small.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Small.
And so when I see people move around like they're somebody in a sense, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with carrying yourself well. I believe in that. I know you can walk into a room and people sense your presence. And you do the same thing. I do the same thing. When we walk, Smiley as well. Like, when we walk into a room, people know we're in the room. This is not a bragging thing.
No, it's not.
It's just the way we carry ourselves. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's calm. It's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? But I'm seeing certain people who, like, that's really gone to your head that you are above everybody. And I'm just like, bro, just bring it down here. And I see you every day under Lewis, bro. Why you moving? Why you moving like you're this type of guy? And it's usually at the motives, at the parties, wherever it is, where man are walking in like,
I'm a big man still.
Do you know what I mean? Cool off, bro. Cool off.
So, do you know? It annoys me the most when you know people that have actually done some cool shit.
Yeah,
and they're humble.
Yeah. Humble always wins. You have to be the people's champ. One of my friends, Noah, always says to me, one of the reasons why I'll go far in life because people on the streets look like me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm honest.
You're loved by the people.
Loved by the people, exactly. So you're trying to move, like, that's the one thing I'll never ever do in my life is look down on another man. Like I said to you boys, especially, I'm not trying to dog white people or boys, especially if you're black, I want you to do well.
Yeah, facts.
Because I know the struggle that parents went through, the struggle you go through at home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you guys have had bucket bats, stuff like that.
Still.
Yeah, when I was in my mom's bucket bats, we've struggled. I know about that. You know what I mean? And people like see stuff like that. I'll speak about. I'm humble enough to speak about it.
Yeah,
the struggles that I've been through. You know what I mean? Like, and I want every black person that's like doing their podcast or music or whatever to do well and win, man.
And another issue I saw as well.
You doing when you're opening doors for me and my brothers and stuff.
So not a lot of people have your mindset, right? Not a lot of people, and can we agree on that? That
it's not a lie.
It's like 70% of people don't have that mindset. If I'm even trying to be
it's
nice.
a strange thing.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because if we're doing a podcast, right, and you're doing a podcast, immediately I'm saying the black type of mentality. It's the word competition. And so if you have 10 views and I have 11 views, I'm better than you, and you're still like. Do you get what I'm saying? It's this weird type of competition where, bro, if you got 10 views and I have 11 views, if you come on my platform, now you can have 20 views, and if we come on your platform is 20. What do you know what I mean? We could build together, and there's enough space for all of us to start winning.
Getting big does not affect me getting big. Like like, is it a hard concept to understand?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you become a massive whatever the case is. How does that affect me?
Yeah.
Like, bro, we're on two complete separate
paths. You feel like out of all the race, we're the worst for it.
Yeah,
100%.
And deep Africa, bro. Deep Africa. Remember when your parents were trying to come? Africa. Right,
you did. You did.
Did it Africa?
Yeah, Africa. You did. Tap your phone.
Guys, I'll catch him. I'll pull it up. Okay, deep Africa. For a second, where our parents, where our parents come from and stuff like that. Yeah, when they were coming over to Ireland or to the UK,
from people.
Most times they didn't say to people because some people would do juju not to allow you to succeed abroad.
Bro, that's a comment. I still hear that till today. Like, oh, you're going to Nigeria? Don't say a word to anyone.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Don't say a word. Just say it when you get there. Oh, I'm in Nigeria, by the way.
To Congo, don't say a word. Stay in the hotel.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because there is a lot of people who are your family
that want to get you down,
who don't want you to succeed. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a thing amongst black people a lot that when one person is going off and we're have to remain here and suffering or whatever. Sorry to put in quotation marks. People are suffering, but when someone is leaving to go and have a better life or whatever it is, not knowing that they're gonna have to struggle from the ground up and stuff like that. But it's almost like, who do you think you are to leave us? And not to be religious with it or whatever it is, but you know, Jesus actually came back to where he was born. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ came back to where he was born, and they said, isn't he just a carpenter? Do you know what I mean? It's like humans just don't like to see other people kind of like as better than them.
I told you about my pastor. He said to me, one of the reasons why I basically career-ending injury, my mom went into church. You know, mothers are proud. She said, my son's going to America. He's going to be a footballer. He says, look, evil eye.
Yeah.
That's what is happening to you. My mom went around bragging.
Yeah.
He's like, black people don't want to see other black people going doing well.
True.
That sends chills down my spine. So why wouldn't you?
It's scary.
You know our history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's scary, and that's why I tell, like, I always, like, me and Smiley always talk about it. Like, you see, when we're working on projects and we're working on stuff, if you want to say to your friend, cool, like, someone you could trust, but
keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself until it happens. Do you know what I mean? Until it happens.
Bro, I have two private stories. I moved. I have two. Like, obviously this is getting filmed and that. But I have two private stories. One that it's called Secret Life of Dongo. These are the men that are actually in my home. They know that I've moved out and see what's going on in my gaff and that. It's because of evil eye.
Yeah.
So I don't want, like, 3 months down the line, I lose my
Something
job or something, we
happens,
can't
yeah.
afford the rent or whatever, and we're gone because people aren't happy for you. Because I'll tell you one thing: these apartments are going.
They're living okay.
Brother,
They're living okay.
We're the first one to live in them gaps.
Okay,
I took the first shit in that gap.
clean.
The first person to clap in that gap. You know what I mean? So it's one of them where it's like it's evil eye is a mausoleum.
It is crazy, bro.
mausoleum.
Honestly, I see it so
It
much.
annoys me that it's the amount of power that happens when people come together.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and like I think black people have always been the force of nature wherever they are.
Yeah.
Everyone else knows it.
Yeah.
But us.
Yeah. 100%.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
100%.
Everyone knows it, but us. Like, and it's mind-boggling.
You know what annoys me as well? That pisses me off. On Congolese, you man are Nigerian.
Yeah.
I heard Smiley's Ghanaian or somewhere. I don't know how the fuck that
If I'm his brother,
I thought he was Nigerian.
no, he's good.
But this Nigerian Congo thing needs to stop.
Goofy.
Nigerian Congo thing needs to stop. I hate it. We are the only. I know Ireland hate England and all that, but whatever. We need to stop hating on each other.
Yeah.
All this beef and comparing and that. Stop doing that, boys.
See the thing.
It's so annoying, man. Like, imagine a fucking, I don't know, Spain beefing fucking Portugal or something. They're close. You know what I mean? Stupid.
Do you know what's crazy?
I don't like that either. It annoys me. I don't even find it funny anymore.
Do you know in life, there was just tribalism naturally. Do you know what I mean?
Anyone that does it.
No, there's tribalism naturally. Everyone wants to be a part of their own tribe in a sense. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
But I think, especially because we grew up, this is what we see, the Nigerian versus Congo, if that, like, it's not even a serious type of, it shouldn't be a serious type of thing.
On Twitter and stuff, yeah.
You know, but look, even go up in Tala, like in school.
Especially.
In
Do
school and
people
stuff.
actually take that to real life?
Oh, they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
do.
and here's my issue. Like, you know, I grew up with Nigerian people, and the Nigerian people tell you, "Oh, Congolese people are this," and then you hear
we call you man doggies. Don't know what it means.
Witchcraft. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So then you hear Congolese people say that about us, and then you think it's like we hate each other. But I've dated a couple Congolese girls.
My girl's Nigerian.
I like Congolese people. So why are my Nigerian friends trying to make me hate it? Black
More the
nation.
parents. I think it's more the parents. No.
No, my parents never was on that type of thing, but it was actually friends. It was actually people I grew up with that was like, Congolese are this
Not
type
gonna lie,
of...
my mom calls you man doggies. Sorry.
No, but some of these things come from true places. Some of these things but like, do you know what I mean? Like, I grew up and I understood, like, yo, like, Congolese people are
The people.
The normal people, the African nation, and we're just African nation. I think the thing with Nigerians is we're proud because there's a lot of us and we are bullies.
You man think you run the world, you man do. You man.
I can't even defend Nigeria when it comes to pride. Because I'm prideful.
We're proud.
As a Nigerian,
He's are.
But I think people don't like that though. I think that's the thing. A lot of African nations don't like that about Nigeria.
Yeah, because we're just
Why
the loud mouths.
why are your shoulders so open?
What I'll give you guys though, the thing I love about Nigeria, obviously my girl teaching me and stuff like that, you guys are very respectful.
Respectful, yeah. There's respect is massive.
See me growing up, I'll say, and I was
say,
very
hey.
cheeky. Especially the elders and that, but I see even the Dobale and stuff like that. When an auntie comes in, sometimes in my house anyways, the most cultured is me and my sister. Like, we'll greet the people that are in the gaff. See me brothers, they'll greet no one.
Say hey.
They won't even say hey. See when an uncle comes in the gaff, there's no seats, no one to watch the football or whatever. I'll get up and give him a seat because she's like, he's older, give him a seat. See, my brothers.
No, it's not getting up.
Do you remember that song, I'm not moving, but it's good? I'm not moving for no man or money.
When I grew up, I realized that, okay, we're Nigerians and we have our amazing prides and just embrace it. You're Congolese. You have your amazing prides. Embrace it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when there was this competition of who's better, that's the problem. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I should be proud about my own nation. Like, you see on Congolese, the Congolese Independence Day, like, I'm scrolling through my timeline and I'm smiling. Because the girls are beautiful. Y'all know how to move your waist. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
See what I'll say though, see with that, like I see it a lot. Looks at myself and a lot of my Congolese friends, we have Nigerian friends, we'll wish you man, not saying all of you, happy Nigerian Independence Day. You man will come on and just start dissing Congo.
I start putting on Nigerian flags. I get it.
Brother,
that's the problem.
What is going on? That's what I'm saying. There's stuff like that.
I mentioned it on the pod once. I was like, yo, why do we do that? Like, it was their day. Why do we have to put our own name inside? Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, growing older, I was like, yo, fam, this beep is so stupid because, like, we're supposed to like it's supposed to just like appreciate each other, like our differences. Or
I wouldn't
whatever.
mind saying too. Like I know people will be like, oh, but Ireland and England don't like. But Ireland's like England. Yeah,
There's a reason.
These man colonized. We didn't colonize.
Seriously, yeah.
So we were colonized. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing to each other? It's a bit weird.
Yeah, well, this has been a great conversation, bro.
Yeah. Where's your head at, though?
Me? I don't know. It's off the vein of what you said, bro. I just want us to win.
Yeah.
And like community and unity, man. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, where's your head at, bro?
When I head out, like I said, like I echo what he says. Like I want everyone to win, Ireland to grow. We have potential here in this country. Musicians, podcasters, artists, whatever. Let's all just come together, support each other, love each other.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yeah.
How are you, bro?
Yes, sir. I'm just happy. Thank you guys for everyone who's supported so far. Still more to come. We're still gonna go harder.
Big up you guys, man. 1K subscribers.
Yes, sir,
I'll clap
bro.
again, man.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Love.
Wait, I'm not finished. I didn't finish my own.
Really?
Don't end me now. Don't finish me. And then I'll give you a challenge, bro. 2 weeks.
2
no
weeks.
sex.
No,
2
he
weeks.
said he can do 3 weeks.
Do
a month.
All right, I'll go a month, yeah?
A month.
I'll check in with you guys. 1 month. 1 month. All right,
One month,
cool.
no
1 month.
sex.
Bet.
I love. Appreciate
Bet.
you guys.